The clock doesn't nag, the light doesn't rush, shadows stretched long, no need to hush. I've moved through the hours without keeping score, and the afternoon finds me still wanting more. Not the more of ambition, not the more of the fight, just the more of this moment, this land of the light. Afternoons feel earned, like the body remembers the work that was done. Not frantic, not heavy, just quietly won. The tea cools slowly, the book stays open. I sit in the warmth that the morning has spoken. Afternoons feel earned. The mail comes soft, the door stays ajar. No urgency knocking, no need to go far. The chair holds me kindly, the floor stays true. Everything settles and I settle too. No tally of tasks, no debt to repay, just the gentle arrival of the end of the day. Afternoons feel earned, the sun dips low and it doesn't demand a performance, a proof, or a change of plan. The quiet is thick, the air is still sweet. I breathe it in slow, let it rest at my feet. Afternoons feel earned. I used to think rest was something to steal, a gap between battles, a moment unreal. Now it arrives steady like the tide coming in, no apology needed for letting it begin. Afternoons feel earned, not fought for, not borrowed, not chased through the storm, just the natural gift of a day that's been born. The light on the wall, the breath in my chest, all of it quiet, all of it blessed. Afternoons feel earned. They still show up at the edge of the room. Same questions in gray, same familiar gloom. But the tone has changed, no longer a blade, more like an old friend who's tired and afraid. They don't shout anymore, they just sit and they wait. No rush to condemn, no need to debate. Even my doubts feel kinder now. They whisper instead of demanding how. They sit with me fight them till the morning turned red. Tried to prove I was certain, tried to get ahead. Now I let them stay, let them breathe the same air. They don't own the whole story, they're only one chair. No exile required, no banishment call. They come, they go softly, that's all. Even my doubts feel kinder now. They don't need to win, they don't need to bow. They curl at the edges like smoke in the light, reminding me gently that wrong can feel right. Even my doubts feel kinder. I thought compassion meant silencing fear, but kindness is bigger, it lets everything near. The unsure, the shaky, the parts still unsure. They don't have to leave, they just don't have to break. Even my doubts feel kinder now. They walk beside me, they don't disavow. They're not enemies hiding, they're just voices that stay. And I meet them with mercy at the end of the day. Even my doubts feel kinder. Yeah, even my doubts feel kinder. No suitcase in the hall, no ticket on the shelf, no half-open door waiting for someone else. The key turned long ago, the lock learned my hand. The room stopped asking where I'd been or where I'd land. The light falls the same, the shadows stay kind. Everything here knows it's no longer borrowed time. Here is where I stay, not passing, not planning the next move away. The walls hold my shape, the floor knows my weight. The quiet says welcome, the silence says wait. Here is where I stay. The plants keep growing, the books keep their place. The mornings arrive without changing my face. I don't count the exits, don't measure the cost. What was restless before simply isn't lost. The calendar turns, but the heart doesn't race. It's learned how to live in one continuous space. Here is where I stay, rooted without closure. just the life I've been building day after day, and the peace that arrived when I finally gave way. Here is where I stay. Soft piano is minimal, only a few isolated low register chords placed like anchors in empty space. Upright bass absent or extremely restrained. Minimal lo-fi beat, virtually none, perhaps just the faintest tape hissing room to remind us we're still in the world. Twist days deliberately sparse through intentional, almost confrontational in its refusal to fill. Flow steady, unhurried, with a calm that borders on immovable. No pleading, no softening the edges, just plain statement. They ask what happened, why the volume went low, where the storm went, why the answers don't show. I look at them steady, no hurry to speak. The quiet's not hiding, it's simply complete. No story required, no diagram drawn. The absence of chaos isn't something gone wrong. I don't explain the calm, it doesn't need a reason to stay. No footnote, no disclaimer, no sorry, it's quiet today. I don't explain the calm, and it arrived and it's mine. And if it makes you uneasy, that's yours, not mine. The room stays unhurried, the light stays unsharp. No need to perform the breaking of heart. They wait for the drama, the crash or the cry, but peace isn't theater, it doesn't comply. I won't dress it in language to make it polite. Won't apologize for surviving the fight. I don't explain the calm. It isn't a symptom, it isn't a phase. It's not up for discussion, it doesn't need praise. I don't explain the calm, it just is and it stays. And if questions keep coming, they can drift away. I used to rush in with reasons and proof, afraid the stillness would seem like aloof. Now I let it stand naked, let it speak for itself. No defense on my lips, no armor on the shelf. I don't explain the calm, it doesn't owe anyone a word. No performance, no pardon, no flag to be stirred. I don't explain the calm, it's the end of the war, and the quiet that follows is what I live for. chase it down side streets anymore. No frantic search when the mind starts to roar. It's not hidden in noise or the next perfect day. It's right where I left it, in the ordinary way. A corner of the chest, a spot behind the eyes, a place that stays steady when the world amplifies. I know where my peace is. It lives in the quiet between one breath and the next. Not a destination, not a prize to be won, just a room in the heart that the light never left. I know where my peace is, and I go there when I need. When the questions get loud and the shoulders go tight, I don't fight for the silence, I step in the light. Past the clutter of shoulds and the weight of what was, to the small unmarked door that I finally trust. No map required, no compass to spin. The path is the practice of letting it in. I know where my peace is. It waits like a chair that's shaped to my frame. No bargaining needed, no proof to provide. It's already here, calling me by name. I know where my peace is, and I go there when I need. I used to think peace was a faraway shore, something to reach after fixing one more. Now I see it's the floor I'm already standing on, the steady beneath every step I've begun. I know where my peace is. It's not fragile or fleeting. It doesn't depend on perfect conditions or how the day ends. It's mine in the marrow, it's mine to defend. I know where my peace is, and I live there again and again. I used to fill every gap with sound or with words, afraid of the hollow, afraid of being heard. Now the silence arrives like a hand on my back. No demand in its touch, no need to push back. It doesn't ask questions, it doesn't keep score. It simply arrives and it opens the door. I let the quiet hold me. No struggle, no story, no fight to explain. It wraps like a blanket that knows my shape, carries the weight without asking my name. I let the quiet hold me, and it holds just right. The room doesn't echo with things left unsaid. The thoughts come and go like clouds overhead. No rush to capture, no fear they'll dissolve. They pass through the stillness and quietly evolve. I don't brace for the fall, don't tense for the break. I lean in instead, let the silence take. I let the quiet hold me, it doesn't demand I perform or defend. No armor required, no mask to pretend. It sees every fracture and doesn't intend to fix or to judge. It just lets them mend. I let the quiet hold me. I thought quiet meant absence, meant something was wrong. But quiet is presence when nothing's prolonged. It's the space where the heart finally learns how to rest, where the self isn't questioned, where nothing's a test. I let the quiet hold me. It's strong in its softness, it's deep and it's still. No words can improve it, no motion fulfill what the silence already knows how to fill. I let the quiet hold me. Yeah, I let it hold me. Yeah, I let it hold me. Didn't ring the bell or knock twice. The door was already open, slightly ajar. Suitcase in the hall, shoes by the mat. No ceremony, no speech from the heart. I live here now, not visiting, not passing through. The mail comes addressed the same way. The plants know my name, they lean into view. I live here now. Coffee ring on the table from yesterday. Same mug, same spot, no need to explain. The light hits the wall at the usual hour and stays there, patient, without any strain. I live here now. The fridge hums its low, steady song. The clock doesn't rush, the hours don't crowd. Everything's quiet where it belongs. I live here now. I used to carry maps in both hands, afraid the ground might shift under my weight. Now the floor holds steady, the roof doesn't leak, and the silence feels generous, never too late. I live here now. No announcement, no ribbon to cut, just a small daily proof in the way that I move through rooms that don't question, rooms that just trust. I live here now. step away sometimes, caught in the glare. A thought pulls me outward, a memory, a care. But the tether is short, the path never steep. A small turn of attention, and I'm no longer deep. No scramble required, no rope to be thrown. The center just waits, never far, never gone. I return to myself easily, like water finds level, like night finds the moon. No struggle, no story, no long afternoon. Just the soft click of settling back into the room. I return to myself easily, again and again. The noise comes in waves, the doubt tries its line, but it doesn't take long for the quiet to shine. A breath in the chest, a glance at the wall, and the pieces remember exactly where they fall. No apology needed for drifting a while. The heart knows the signal, it knows the smile. I return to myself easily. The way leaves come back to the branch in the spring. No force, no performance, no difficult thing. Just the natural motion of everything. I return to myself easily, again and again. I used to think leaving meant losing the thread, that coming back caused something heavy instead. Now I see it's the simplest kind of grace, a door left unlatched in its usual place. I return to myself easily. No map in my hand, no light I must chase. The quiet just opens, the heart knows its place. Every small wandering ends in embrace. I return to myself easily. Yeah, I always return. I stay with what's working, chasing the next shine, the next understood. Left behind what was steady for promise of war, only to circle back to the same open door. Now I look at what holds, what doesn't complain, what carries the weight through the sun and the rain. I stay with what's working. I used to trade up the second it felt good, chasing the next shine, the next understood. Left behind what was steady for promise of more, only only to circle back to the same open door. Now I look at what holds, what doesn't complain, what carries the weight through the sun and the rain. I stay with what's working, no need to replace what still carries me through. The small engine hums, the old wheel still turns. I don't fix what ain't broken, I don't chase what burns. I stay with what's working. It's enough. It's enough. The same roots in morning, the same chair it does, the same voice in the quiet when the world makes a fuss. No hunger for different just because it is new. What lasts isn't flashy, it's honest and true. I count what remains when the thrill disappears, and find the real treasure was already here. I stay with what's working, the rhythm that doesn't demand I improve, the love that stays steady, the peace that stays near, the life that keeps giving without asking to prove. I stay with what's working. It's enough. It's enough. I thought staying meant settling, meant giving up flight, but staying can mean choosing what's already right. No restlessness pulling no grass that looks greener, just grateful acceptance of what has been keener. I stay with what's working, the roots that don't wander, the light that stays kind, the days that keep coming without keeping score, the heart that says thank you and nothing more. I stay with what's working. Yeah, I stay. I used to fold smaller when the room got full. Shoulders in, voice low, edges pulled. Made myself compact so no one would notice the shape I was taking, the space I was choosing. But the walls never complained, the floor never cracked. They held what I gave them, never pushed back. I take up the space I need. Now I'm more than the air lets me breathe. Now listen, the heart has to keep. I stand in the middle, I don't ask, I just be. I take up the space I need. By the window isn't borrowed now. Legs stretched long, arms resting how. The table holds books that aren't stacked for show. They spread where they want, and the room lets them grow. No shrinking to fit an invisible. Plenty, this space is mine. I take up the space I need. The light falls on shoulders, I'm bowed, I'm bleeding. No apology whispered, no corner to hide, just the simple geometry of being alive. I take up the space I need. I thought claiming room meant taking from you. The volume was violence, the presence was rude, but beacon. I take up the space I need. The house doesn't flinch, the days don't recede. Every inch I inhabit is honest and true. No permission required, it's already through. I take up the space I need. Soft piano enters early with delicate bell-like notes. Upright bass provide a low, steady pulse like a calm heartbeat in a little lo-fi beat. A dream fades clean and the doors are duty. No border between asleep and the rest. I wake up inside my life, not watching from the edge, not hovering above this skin, this breath, this ordinary light. It's the only story, the only love. I wake up inside my life. Feet find the rug, cool weave under toes. Same path to the kitchen, same kettle that glows. No script to follow, no role to rehearse. Just the small motions that don't feel like work. The mirror doesn't ask who I think I am, it just shows the face that's part of the plan. I wake up inside my life. The hours aren't borrowed, the days aren't a test. This quiet routine, this unremarkable gift, feels like a rival, feels like the best. I wake up inside my life. I used to wake up somewhere else in my head, chasing a version that hadn't happened yet. Now the mind stays put, the heart doesn't race. Presence isn't practice, it's just this place. I wake up inside my life. No escape hatch, no alternate track. Every small, ordinary, beautiful thing brings me right back, brings me right back, back. I wake up inside my life. Yeah, I'm awake inside my life. I open my eyes, and the first thought isn't fixed. No list of improvements, no script to remix. Hair tangled same way, same crease in my face. No urge to correct it, no need to erase. The mirror just nods like an old friend would do. Sees the same person, says nothing new. Mornings without rewriting myself. No edits at dawn, no story to shelf. I step into daylight exactly as me, unpolished, unfinished, and finally free. Mornings without rewriting myself. Coffee poured slow, same mug every day. No pretense of perfect, no role that I play. The shirt from last night still carries the scent of yesterday's living. No need to repent. The clock doesn't judge how I move through the room. It just marks the hours, gives space to bloom. Mornings without rewriting myself. The quiet acceptance sits right on the shelf. No performance required, no version to sell. Just the simple truth of waking and being well. Mornings without rewriting myself. I used to wake up like a draft in revision, erasing the lines that didn't fit the vision. Now the page stays open, the ink stays where it lands, and the morning forgives every unsteady hand. Mornings without rewriting myself. Let the light find the cracks, let the shadows stay well. This version of me isn't waiting approval. It's already whole in its gentle removal. Mornings without rewriting myself. Soft piano plays sparse, stained notes like distant echoes. Upright bass enters low and slow in the chorus, providing steady and hairy on a lo-fi beat. Oh, no subliminal, no rush, letting the words land fully. I used to keep one eye on the exit, suitcase half packed in the back of my mind. Every goodbye rehearsed in the mirror, every hello felt like borrowing time. But the days kept stacking, quiet and short. The calendar pages stopped feeling like chores. Nothing feels temporary anymore. The roots are down deeper than I planned for. This chair, this cup, this breath in my chest, they're not placeholders, they're the rest. nothing feels temporary anymore. The books on the shelf aren't in transit. They've claimed their own corner, spines turned to dust. The lamp in the corner burns steady at evening. No need to explain why I'm staying. I just do the small things with no expiration date. Hang the coat, close the gate. Nothing feels temporary anymore. The weight of the years isn't heavy, it's warm. This life isn't borrowed, it isn't on loan. It's mine in the marrow, carved into bone. Nothing feels temporary anymore. I waited for the other shoe, for the call, for the wind to change, for the curtain to fall. But the shoe never dropped, the call never came, and the quiet kept building, calling my name. Nothing feels temporary anymore. The mornings arrive and they don't ask for more. This heart in its place, this home in its skin. Permanence isn't prison, it's finally beginning. Nothing feels temporary anymore. It comes through the glass before I'm ready to rise. Pours over the blanket, catches dust in surprise. No knock at the door, no. Are you decent today? Just steady gold spilling where shadows once lay. No resume needed, no entry fee paid. It finds every corner the darkness had made. Sunlight doesn't ask questions, it doesn't check the list or the score. It falls on the mess and the beautiful both, and loves what it touches and asks nothing more. Sunlight doesn't ask questions, it just shows up and stays. Plants on the sill turn their faces to drink. No lecture on effort, no guilt if they sink. The floorboards go golden, the coffee cup gleams. Everything ordinary suddenly dreams. No verdict delivered, no judgment in sight. Just quiet permission to be in the light. Sunlight doesn't ask questions, it doesn't demand I explain. The cracks in the paint, the unfinished plans, it covers them gently again and again. Sunlight doesn't ask questions, it just shows up and stays. I used to hide when the brightness arrived, afraid it would see what I hadn't survived. Now I stand in the middle and let it arrive. No flinch, no deflection, just letting it thrive. Sunlight doesn't ask questions, it doesn't care who I was yesterday. It finds me exactly where I happen to be and calls it enough, calls it okay. Sunlight doesn't ask questions, just shows up and it stays. The squares on the wall used to shout every name. Appointments in red, deadlines in flame. Now the ink's gone quiet, the dates don't demand. They just sit there like old friends, open-handed. No rush in the turning, no race to the end. The paper stays patient, it knows how to bend. The calendar isn't loud anymore. It whispers the days like a soft closing door. Time moves without fanfare, no drum roll, no call. Just a gentle arrival of one after all. The calendar loud anymore. I mark what I want with a pencil, not pen. A coffee with someone, a walk now and then. The rest of the grid stays empty and clean. No guilt in the silence, no should have been seen. The months roll like seasons, no scoreboard to keep. They arrive and they leave while I quietly sleep. The calendar isn't loud anymore. It lets the hours breathe, lets the moments restore. No ticking reminder of what's overdue. Just space for the living, the me and the you. The calendar isn't loud anymore. I used to wake up to the weight of the week. Every box of promise I couldn't quite keep. Now the white spaces feel generous, wide room for the unplanned, room for the tide. The calendar isn't loud anymore. It holds what I give it and nothing more. Days stack like warm blankets, all folded and true. Time isn't chasing, it's walking with you. The calendar isn't loud, yet isn't loud anymore. Bare feet on the boards at 5 in the morning. Same groan in the oak when the weight comes down. No need to announce, no need for warning. The shadows remember the shape of my sound. Every nick in the paint, every scar on the frame carries a piece of the years I became. The house knows my steps, it don't need to be told. It counts every heel toe, every breath that I hold. No map on the wall, no keys in my hand, just the quiet agreement of belonging to land. Coffee drips slow, like the light through the curtain. Same slant every dawn, since the first time I stayed. The windows stay open, no fear of the hurting. The air moves through easy, like trust never fades. The floorboards still talk when the night gets too still. They echo the questions I finally killed. The house knows my steps, it don't need to be told. It counts every heel toe, every breath that I hold. No performance, no proof, no story to sell, just the soft repetition of learning to dwell. I used to walk lighter, afraid of the creek, afraid of the echo, afraid I'd seem weak. Now I let the wood answer, let silence reply, let the place hold the weight of the man saying hi. The house knows my steps, it's been keeping the score, not judging the path, just remembering more. Every stumble and stand, every turn in the hall, it greets me with quiet. You're home after all. I used to twist to match the shape of the day, fold my edges so the corners wouldn't fray, made myself smaller for rooms that felt tight, held my breath waiting for everything to align right. But the air didn't thin when I stood up straight. The horizon didn't flinch at my full weight. The world fits around me, no forcing the frame, no cutting the thread. It bends where it needs to, it gives what it can, and I don't have to break to belong where I stand. The world fits around me like water around stone. Conversations unfold without me rewriting lines. People stay present, no need for designs. The street opens wide when I walk at my pace. The sky doesn't judge the look on my face. No apology needed for taking my place. stays kind, the light finds my space. The world fits around me. It doesn't demand I shrink to fit in. The hours stretch longer, the views open wide. When I stop pretending I'm something to hide, the world fits around me like breath in the lungs. I thought belonging meant matching the mold, that safety was smallness, that peace was controlled. Now the edges stay soft, the center stays true, and everything else simply makes room for the new. The world fits around me. No contortion, no plea, no elaborate plan, just the quiet miracle of being who I am. And the rest of it shifts like it always can. The world fits around me. Yeah, it fits around me. Soft viola tones and longer sand sound, stars on the surface, stories in the ground. They sit in the corners, they lean on the walls, not ghosts to be banished, not burdens to haul. I feel every mile in the bend of my knees, every choice that was quiet, every hard one ease. This life has weight and warmth, the kind that sinks deep and still keeps you afloat. Not light as a feather, not cold as a stone, but heavy with meaning and never alone. This life has weight and warmth, and I carry it home. The shelves hold the books that I actually read. The photos stay out, no matter the need. To edit the past or to soften the frame, they stay as they are, and they call me by name. The laughter that cracked, the tears that ran dry, all woven together under this same sky. This life has weight and warmth, the ache and the comfort live side by side. The nights that were long, the mornings that rise, the ordinary hours that open like skies. This life has weight and warmth, don't turn aside. I used to want weightless, wanted to float, afraid of the gravity, afraid of the note that said I was here, that said I was real. Now I welcome the pull, it's the way that I feel. This life has weight and warmth. It holds every fracture, it holds every spark. The heavy, the tender, the light and the dark, all gathered together, all leaving their mark. This life has weight and warmth, and it's mine in the heart. I used to latch them tight when the evening came, afraid of the draft, afraid of the rain. Curtains drawn close, like a held breath, kept the world out, kept the quiet in. But the lock started rusting, the frames learned to breathe, and one day I stopped turning the key. Windows that stay open, let the light walk right in. No questions, no conditions, just air moving through skin. Windows that stay open, trust isn't a fight. It's the curtain that lifts in the soft morning light. Now the breeze carries voices from down the street, a laugh, a door closing, someone else's beat. It doesn't intrude, it just passes along, like a neighbor who knows when to stay, when to be gone. The dust dances lazy in the golden stream, and nothing feels stolen, nothing feels mean. Windows that stay open, the house doesn't mind. It welcomes the outside without losing what's mine. Windows that stay open, no fear in the frame, just the quiet permission to breathe the same. I thought openness meant giving it all away, that wind would take pieces and never repay. But the air comes and goes, and the room stays the same, fuller for breathing, never less for the change. stay open, let the seasons come through. Spring pollen, fall leaves, winter's cool blue. They don't ask for entry, they don't need